All right. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my vibey, lit, abundant YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com. And over here on this vibey, lit YouTube channel, I love to make in-depth tarot pick cards, collective readings just like this one, and other spiritual related videos, okay? So if that is something that interests you, you would like to continue seeing me and my energy, definitely be sure to subscribe, join this beautiful growing family, okay? And while you're subscribing, be sure to ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go. All right. So I'm back with another timeless tarot message, and the topic of this came to me so strong. A motivational message. Spirit is wanting me to come on here and bring a motivational message for you, for the collective, for me, for all of us, okay? So yeah, we're going to get it popping. We're going to just, see what Spirit wants us to know, what motivational messages we need at this time. And hopefully, my intention with this reading is that, the messages really hits and it gives us that extra push that we need to, do the things that we have to do. Like, whether it's with work, whether it's with personal goals, whether it's with whatever you got going on. Okay, so we're going to get it. I'm going to start with some tarot cards, but I do have a specific oracle deck that is really good at just bringing motivational messages. It's really good for productivity. All right, so here we go. Spirit, let's get it. I want this to be like 10 of Cups. Hey, family. All right, I want this to be, let's see. Yeah, I want this to just be like a quick little, I don't want to, be too long, drawn out. Let's just see. All right, Spirit, please communicate with us here today. All right, Spirit. What needs to be heard? What needs to be honored? What needs to be brought to light? What motivational message are you wanting to communicate with the collective? All right. What motivational? Whoo. Look, that's so funny. We have the 10. Look at that. The 10 of Wands just jumped out. And it's just like, look at this. She's stressed out. She's overwhelmed. She's burnt out. She's stressed out. She's running out of time. She's just over it. Wow. So that could be you right now watching this, just feeling like there's just so much that you have to do. Whether it's like cleaning and then on top of work and then on top of this and that and this, it's just a lot, right? And so I definitely do feel like a message that's coming out. They also did bring out the 10 of Swords, okay? Damn, like look at that imagery. 10 of Swords, like she's fighting demons for real. She's just in her head, like both, and listen, you notice how in both of these cards, the girls have their hands on their head. In the head area, those are the higher chakras. That's your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. I feel like Spirit is saying as a motivational message, it's time to focus on cleansing the crown chakra, cleansing the third eye chakra, veiling. Practice veiling if you don't already. Veiling is basically when you cover your crown chakra and set intentions, with the scarf or whatever you use to cover your crown chakra, cover your hair. You pray over that scarf and put your intentions that you're wishing to protect your energy, shield your energy. But there's also a need to cleanse your crown chakra, to just cleanse out any heavy energy that you may have picked up from being out in public, being around a negative person, a negative Nancy. There's really a need to cleanse. All right. And so I'm also hearing cleanliness is next to godliness. So if your environment is a mess, if your space is a mess, that is going to affect other areas of your life. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to first start out by cleansing your space, your spiritual space, okay? Because Wands connects with our spirit, our soul, our physical body as well. And our mental, that will help our mental here. All right. So if you have been dealing with like a lot of negative thinking, like I'm talking like if you've been like just thinking of the worst and just in a really heavy negative headspace to where you feel like, oh, nothing will work out, the odds are just against me, I feel like giving up, that could be spiritual psychic attack, right? So it's just like there's a need to cleanse your energy. And I'm not saying that people are just, sending negative energy to you or doing spell work or witchcraft on you. Psychic attack could also just be like you picking up on other people's energy or just spending too much time around negative people, negative environment. So the first step to get you out of a rut and to get you, in your energy and get you in alignment to fulfill your goals, to fulfill your tasks, you've got to cleanse. You've got to cleanse your physical space, and then you need to cleanse your physical body. Do a cleansing on your crown chakra, your whole body, get your aura, but you really got to do that your environment. Start there, okay? And then also, I'm also hearing about altars. So if your altar has been stagnant, or if your altar has, just been getting neglected a little bit, how your altar is, that's going to reflect in your physical reality. So if your altar is stagnant, things in your life could be stagnant, so whether you have a money altar that you haven't been tending to and you've noticed that your money is not flowing as abundantly, go ahead and cleanse the money altar. Rearrange it, move it around, okay? If there's a certain deity that you connect with, you need to go ahead and cleanse that altar. That's the first step, okay? Cleanse the altar, give them water, give them offerings, talk to them, let them know what you're feeling and what is weighing on you so they can step in and assist you. And that is what is going to bring this spark, okay? Rejuvenation, okay? The Ace of Wands, it's a new sense of vitality, a new sense of energy, a new sense of purpose. So yeah, if you connect with certain deities or energies or archangels or what have you, and you have a specific altar set up for them, but it's been stagnant and you're feeling chaotic and all over the place, check in with the altar, cleanse the altar. But also, this goes for the people that don't have altars or whatever, your actual home, your living environment. If it's, if your temple, your home, your temple, your sacred space is trashed, that's going to reflect in other areas of your life, okay? So it's really about getting things in order. And I can't help but to notice, like, if you look at this card right here, you see they're arguing, right? So they're arguing, they just got into a car crash, and then there's these little, negative spirits, okay? Negative spirits that are just like, they're going after it, like they're thriving in this chaos. So and notice how I got the incense going too. I didn't even plan this message. This is just what's coming through. It's time to spiritually cleanse. Whenever you're watching this, go ahead and cleanse. All right, you can simply cleanse with a bell, with sound. And the most powerful thing when it comes to cleansing is intention, So, don't just ring the bell, ring the bell with intention. And, as you're ringing the bell, start a prayer. What are you wanting this sound to do? This bell is cleansing and removing any and all negative energies and vibrations that do not serve me, that wish harm upon me. And also, when you're cleansing and you're, doing your water rituals, cleansing with water, cleansing in the shower, in the tub, you're praying as you're washing your body. I was just talking to a client about this. You're praying as you're washing over your body, all right? What are you wanting these herbs in this water to do? You're wanting these herbs to cleanse and remove any and all negative energies and vibrations that are not in alignment with you, that do not serve you. You're removing any hexes, jinx, curses, all of that. You're removing it. And Spirit is showing me that your hair, if you recently got your hair done, and you can't get it wet, that's okay. Just, focus your intention on, sound or incense, smudging, something to just cleanse that energy, right? People playing in your hair, you don't know what kind of energy they got. These are just messages that are coming off the dome that Spirit is communicating. But I'm going to see if I can get any other motivational messages. Spirit is chatting right now, okay? Spirit is chatting. I'm here for it. All right, Spirit, what else do you need the collective to hear? Motivational message, okay? What needs to be heard? What needs to be honored? What needs to be brought to light for the collective? A motivational mother freaking message. Look, A lot of people in the collective right now could just be feeling burnt out, stressed, overwhelmed, exhausted. And Spirit is saying, be mindful of, especially being in Pisces season, right? We are in Pisces season now. And, in this energy, we could feel more, drawn to dealing with our stress in certain ways, like, drinking a little bit more, or, smoking a little bit more, just like escapism, right? I'm not saying like, that's a big thing with Pisces energy, but I've noticed that kind of energy. So just be mindful. And also it doesn't just have to be like, smoking, drinking. It could be scrolling way too freaking much. And that shit, excuse my language. And that stuff is just draining and depleting you even more. You just get looking for that dopamine fix, right? So be mindful of what vices you're turning to. Be mindful of that, okay? Is something that I see here. But also her hands are on her head. That's so crazy. Her hands are on her head, specifically her third eye. So I'm also going to need, the collective to focus on cleansing that third eye, absorbing too much psychic, especially for the empaths, the psychics, the mediums that are watching this, the intuitives. When was the last time you cleansed your third eye? I'm also seeing Spirit showing me an egg. So doing an egg limpia cleansing and really, focusing on and rubbing the egg on the third eye, especially, and praying to remove any psychic attack, gossip, envy, slander, just any negativity, that any slush that is just stuck in that third eye of yours, your crown chakra as well, and that heart chakra. I mean, all your chakras, you know what I'm saying? But there's a need, like the collective is a little bit stressed, a little bit on edge, so, and then love. We have love energy here. When was the last time you had a beautiful conversation with a loved one, a friend, somebody? There's a need to connect. There's a lack of connection, so reaching out, even if you're just going to link up with somebody for some coffee or FaceTiming somebody, there's a need to be around your people. There's a need for love. There's a need for support. All right. Let me see if I'm getting any other messages. We do have the Death card as a motivational message, and then we do have the Justice card. Okay. So again, justice is all about getting things in order, balancing things out. I also do feel this is a specific message for somebody that's watching this, but I don't know how this is really motivational, but maybe it is. But it's like, if you're currently beefing with somebody in your life right now and that's stressing you the heck out, let it go. Especially saying, just let it go. Don't let that stress you out. Don't let that make you lose sleep. Don't let that situation drain your energy, because at the end of the day, it's going to get resolved. So, maybe you're watching this and you did just recently get into a car accident and you're stressed out about it, you're worried about it. All it's going to be taken care of. It's going to be taken care of. It's going to be okay. Trust the process, even though, something crappy might have recently happened and, it's got you worrying, it's got you stressing, it's got you just feeling not fully like yourself. It's going to get better. Okay. Motivational message. It will get better. Okay. And there's a strong need, to just fill up your tank. Okay. Be around your people. Be around your people. That's what Spirit is saying here. So I want to go ahead and get specific motivational messages for the collective now. So I'm going to go ahead and get you to pick, let's see. We'll get you to pick a mother freaking crystal. So I have this. This is going to be group 1. This pink sphere is going to be group 2. And then we have group 3 is this amethyst. Okay, so go ahead and I know it's kind of like out of whack, but we have group 1 right here with K2. This is K2. We have group 2 with the rose quartz sphere, and it feels so like, let me just tell you real quick, invest in a nice high quality sphere of whatever your favorite crystal is and just meditate with it, feel it. Oh my God, the energy, it's immaculate. And then we have group 3 with the amethyst, okay? It's not quite a sphere, but it's nicely shaped and it feels good in the hands, okay? So go ahead and pick your group. Go ahead and pick your group, okay? All right, group number 1. Okay, group 1. What is the specific in-depth motivational message for group 1 viewers, Spirit? What needs to be heard? What needs to be honored? What needs to be brought to light for group 1? All right. Group 2. What is the motivational message for group 2, Spirit? Okay, that one wants to come out. And then group 3, the motivational message for group 3, Spirit. Everybody's choosing group 3. Alrighty. All right. So, for those of you that selected K2, okay, this K2 crystal, this is your specific message here. So you guys have amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now for you. Waiting rather than acting is going to be the most beneficial for you right now. And then you also do have back on task. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. Group 1, you might be considering reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine tuning at this time. Okay, so I feel for group number 1, maybe some of you guys have been, just hanging in there, not really doing too much, just like laying low with certain things. And Spirit is telling you, make sure that you're using your time wisely, especially if this is like talking about scrolling on social media or just like doing things like distracting yourself a little bit. Your guides are wanting you to just check in with yourself anytime you feel like you are just like endlessly scrolling or just doing things to distract yourself, and just remind yourself of, your goals. I feel like Spirit's also saying like Spirit is wanting you to get like a whiteboard or, post-it notes around your place and just like reminders of what you're doing all of this for, reminders of these short-term goals that you do have and that you need to meet. That's something that would be beneficial for you guys here. Okay. Also, like if you don't already have a planner, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to just get more organized, planning things out. There's just a need for more structure, but also I'm just feeling like group number 1, there's a need for you guys to just have constant reminders around you of what you're doing all of this for, what you're working so hard towards. Okay. Getting more of a structure, getting more routine is something that would help you. So whether this is like you actually you sit down with yourself, get a piece of paper and pen out, and you sit down and you're like, okay, what does my ideal morning look like? When I'm having a productive work day, what's the first thing that I do? Do I, wake up an hour earlier to have some me time and to, do my spiritual practices or whatever. There's just a need for more structure, more routine. I feel like group number 1, maybe recently you've just been kind of just on autopilot, just doing whatever the heck, no structure, no discipline, and your guides are saying that needs to change a little bit. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. Hopefully that made sense and resonated with you. If you selected the rose quartz sphere, this is your message. You guys have clearing the excess. You are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space or both. So this is tying into that cleansing energy that I was feeling for all of us in the collective. But really, if your environment is a mess, it's hard for you to, especially if you work from home, or you're self-employed, you work from home, or even if you work, out of your home, if your environment is not put together, that can cause you to just feel like blah or just not as motivated. So that should be your main priority at this time, to get you out of a rut, to get you going and to get you back motivated. Also, this is your sign. This is confirmation if you've been considering detoxing, doing some sort of cleansing on your body. Yes. Okay. That will help you get a clearer headspace. Just feel clearer, feel lighter, feel better. Okay. You also do have the gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Group 2. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So, balancing out work life, home life. There needs to be work and home life separation. Especially if you work from home or you work for yourself, or, however this is manifesting for you, there needs to be balance, because I feel like things are just kind of out of whack a little bit. Okay. So that's a message that Spirit wants you to know. And then we have have shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new prospects. Wow. So shedding the old, out with the old, in with the new, clearing and purging will also help with your productivity. Okay. So yeah, also this card could be talking about like, shedding, how you used to operate, like doing things just randomly every day, no structure, no routine, maybe shedding that old version and, bringing in this new structured, daily routines can actually really benefit your productivity and getting things accomplished. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for group 2, just a quick little specific message. And if you selected group 3 with the amethyst, this is your message. Change direction with ease. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It's a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So completely changing your focus, switching it up, will help with your productivity, will help with your motivation and your energy to get things done. Also, I'm hearing like a change of scenery, maybe needing to get out the house, get a breath of fresh air, new places, new territory, new people. There's a need for that. Okay. Some of you guys right now could be going through like a career transition. You're shifting into a new energy. This is all a part of your path. This is going to be really good for you here. So be open-minded, be optimistic, embrace this new energy. And then we do have setting up parameters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Yeah, so some of the people that you could be hanging around or that you could be around on a daily basis might be affecting your productivity. And this could be like people in your real life. This could be people that you follow on social media, like just affecting your energy. It's causing you, because you are the product of the people that you hang around. So if you're hanging around people that are, not productive, they really don't have any drive, any ambition, any motivation, that might rub off on you a little bit, right? So yeah, this is the time to, switch it up a little bit, if you've been feeling called to, not chill around certain people, it's for a reason. If you've been called to distance yourself a little bit, for a reason. If you've been called to take a social media break, it's for a reason. And that is going to boost your productivity up. Okay. So yeah, group 3, that's what I'm getting for you guys. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Again, this specific topic came to me so strongly. So it's like, you need to film a motivational video for the collective. So that's what I'm doing here today. And if you want to get more tips and, look into how to tap more into motivation, productivity, using spirituality, definitely check out my website, my membership on my website. Okay. There's going to be an extended blog post up on that. So that's exciting. But yes, if you're interested in booking a personal private reading with me, the link is in my bio. Head over to my website. We'll get something set up. Thank you guys so much for chilling and vibing with me. I hope this video finds you well, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.